you?
I'm Oprah. This little pocket change I like to carry around. This is Oprah's change purse.
I was wondering why your magazine was sitting here. You have your, just money flying around your head like that.
Yeah. You know, fur, the new terry cloth. You know,
I didn't read those things. That's hilarious. You deserve your own island.
You deserve your own island.
Oh, you're hilarious. And that clip is hysterical too.
Oh,
you were so funny.
Thank you.
Now, are you? Do you enjoy Halloween as a kid? Did you enjoy it like this?
Yeah, I did. You know, it's the only thing is that I didn't have a great costume like this. I didn't, you know, Oprah's like my favorite person, so this is real cool doing this. But who doesn't love Oprah?
Who doesn't love Oprah? By the way, I'm Dr. Phil.
So this is perfect.
Yeah, just let you know.
This is perfect.
All right. Yeah, I love Oprah also.
But growing up as a kid, I never had like a great costume. It was always like the cheap plastic mask that your parents get you in the grocery store with no holes for the nose. You know, I always thought they were trying to suffocate me. You know, it's like, but I can't breathe. Go trick or treat. You'll be fine. You come back and your face shrunk, your head is small, sweating and all. But, you know, I love it though. I love the holiday.
You do? And now, is it you were living in New York?
I was living in New York.
Was Halloween is much different there, isn't it?
Oh, it's crazy. The whole city dresses up. I remember our first year in New York, and on Halloween, I just thought it just went nuts. You know, I mean, it's just mayhem. People just went the streets, were dressed up and all, and I was like, this would be a perfect time if you were like broke out of prison. Because, I mean, you could be running down the streets with handcuffs. Nobody will know the difference. You know. Great costume. Yeah, thanks. Go in, stab somebody, run out. Happy Halloween. Nobody will know.
It's crazy here, too. Do you go to the Santa Monica Boulevard Halloween thing?
You know, I might check it out this year.
Oh,
it's crazy, right?
It's wild. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm from New Orleans, so Mardi Gras to me, I'm used to all this. It's every...
Right. It's every day.
It's crazy.
Yeah, people go to church like that in New Orleans,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Nobody looks twice at you.
Right. But I love giving out the candy, you know. I like that because as a kid, I remember like I would always get real geeked if I got like the whole size candy bars, the big ones.
Right.
You know, so it's like now, you know, I want to do that. I want to give out big candy, but I live in the hills now. So if a kid makes it to my house, they getting Gatorade and a towel. Man. Towel down.
Yeah. It's sad though because you know you want to live in a neighborhood where kids trick or treat. Because now kids are having to go to neighborhoods that do that. There aren't a lot of trick or treaters where I live too.
Right.
So I go to other areas and watch the kids because it really is fun.
Well, just watch them. You be careful of that though.
Yeah.
You know,
no, I'm not like standing in the corner.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure. You know.
No,
they have laws.
Yeah. No, I know. I actually trick or treat with friends and kids. It's not like a, you know, it sounded worse than it is. Just go watch the kids. Especially dressed like this. That's a dangerous thing. Now, tonight, it's Halloween, and you have 2 episodes back-to-back.
Right, 2 back-to-back episodes of Wanda tonight.
Is that one of them? So funny.
Thank you. Another one is a Halloween episode, but Friday nights are so hard, man, to get people to watch TV. You know, I think like the U.S., we have a better chance of finding weapons of mass destruction in Iraq than the audience does finding my show on Friday night. It's hard, man. You know,
did they just move you to Friday, or is that where you've always been?
No, they just moved us there. You know, it was like, hey, we're going to pick you up. I was like, great, you're going to Friday nights.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, but I mean, you know, I'm getting behind it. It was funny. I can't, like, my best friends, I'll call my best girlfriend. I'm like, hey, you see the show tonight? Tonight is Friday, right?
Yeah.
I can't even get my best friends to
tough.
remember.
My show was on Friday night, the last show I did, and it's like, you know, it's hard to, like you said, it's hard to get them there. But it's a funny show. I mean, there are VCRs. People can tape it, you know.
Exactly.
will air a couple of weeks after you hosted the Oscars. You did an amazing job. The three of you. Now that would be, it's nerve-wracking to host the Oscars, but when there's three of you, does it take less? Were you nervous or?
You know what? I wasn't nervous about hosting the show. I was more nervous about getting COVID. I was like, all these people in here, no mask. And then on that red carpet, I was like, ooh, it's hot in here. And people's deodorant stopped working. Like, and I was like, this is like an incubator for COVID right here.
And yet everybody's okay so far,
everybody's okay
from
so
what
far,
I've heard.
yeah.
And you're good. Obviously, everyone's tested before they come in here.
Yeah.
You looked fantastic. I have to say, all of your changes, your outfits were amazing. You and Alex looked amazing on the red carpet. I saw, look how beautiful y'all look.
Oh,
look at that.
Thank you.
I was curious because whenever I go with Portia, I mean, everyone puts time and effort into looking their best. And they always ask someone wearing a dress who they're wearing, but they never ask us in suits. Like, we're wearing, it's not JCPenney. I mean, we're not, it's somebody, but
Exactly.
It's crazy.
They asked Alex. They didn't. Yeah, exactly.
You
And
put
she's
effort
like,
into.
Valentine. I'm like, it's not like I'm over here in overalls. What the hell? Like, I got Levi's. What the hell? Somebody actually, like you said, made this. So, but like I think that one is Sergio Hudson made that one.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So,
you looked fantastic.
yeah.
And I understand you didn't tell Alex that you were going to host until like last minute. Why?
Oh no, she would have driven me nuts.
In what way?
Just like, oh, what am I gonna wear? When should I get
is she
there?
smoking again?
Yeah, she's smoking again. The fake patch didn't work, so I got her back on the cigarette thing. But yeah, she was like, should I come out extra early? Do you need me at rehearsals? I'm like, no. Yeah, she was just so excited, and she was more nervous than I was.
Yeah, that's how Portia is when I was hosting before. I mean, they get more nervous because they're like, what if you mess up?
Right.
What time did you stay out till that night?
I don't know, probably like 5, I think. It was still dark when I got home, so that's good.
How old are you?
58? No, 57. 58, I think. 58, yeah.
How
just
can you
turned
stay out
58.
till 5 o'clock in the morning?
Bar was still open.
So you went to Guy's party. Mm-hmm. So Guy Oseary has the after party. That's the party everyone goes to after they've gone to all the others. I live next door to him.
Oh, wow.
So I went.
I may have peed in your yard.
I'm sure you did.
That bathroom line was long.
Oh my God. I mean, because everybody in the world was there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
It was a big thing. I have to ask, if you want, we can talk about it. But hosting, first of all, again, I want to say how great a job that you did, Amy did, Regina did. I want to, because
I'm very proud of them, both of them. Yeah.
Y'all should be proud. It's a big deal. It's a bucket list when you get to host the Oscars, and for something to happen like what happened with Will and Chris. It takes away from so many things. It took away from Questlove's win on the documentary. It took away from the Williams family. It took away, we should say he has apologized. But where were you when that happened, and how did it affect you?
I think we had finished the bit, and I guess I was about to change to get into PJs, but then I was like, oh, because we had just introduced Chris. Regina and I introduced Chris from our bit. So I ran to my trailer because I wanted to watch him, and then, so I was getting changed and watching him. And then from the moment I went from the trailer, because I wanted to be in the house to watch. So from that moment to when I got to the monitor backstage, I just saw Will leaving the stage, and everything was quiet. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? Everybody was like, oh my God, oh my God. And then Will just starts cursing, from his seat, keep your wife, my wife's name, whatever. And I just was like, what is this really happening? And And then someone showed me on the video, it was like, yeah, he smacked Chris. And I just felt so awful for my friend, you know, Chris. And it was sickening. It was absolutely, I physically felt ill. And I'm still a little traumatized by it.
Me too.
Yeah, because and for them to let him stay in that room and enjoy the rest of the show and accept his award, I was like, how gross is this? This is just the wrong message, you know? Like, you assault somebody, you get escorted out the building, and that's it, you know? But for them to let him continue, I thought it was gross.
Yeah, I think
and
watching.
Plus, I wanted to be able to run out, you know, after he won and say, unfortunately, Will couldn't be here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, and you know what? I mean, I know he apologized to Chris, but I believe that, you know, we were the host, right? So we were this is our house. We're inviting you in. We're hosting. We're gonna take care of y'all tonight. Make sure you have a good time. And no one has apologized to us, and we worked really hard to put that show together. So yeah, so I'm like,
that's why I'm
like the industry itself. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it's not an example to set. You don't
Exactly.
You don't let someone do something like that and get away with it and be rewarded.
Exactly.
We just, you know. But that's why again I wanted to say what a great job you did, because that got overshadowed.
Right. And I also want to say this. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but I saw Chris, you know, at Guy's party, and as soon as I walked up to him, the first thing he said was, "I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Why are you apologizing?" He's like, "It was supposed to be your night. It was supposed, you and Amy and Regina, y'all were doing such a great job. I'm so sorry. This is now going to be about this." Because that's who Chris is.
Chris is a sweet guy.
Yeah.
You watch people and see how long you've been together based on their kids' ages. Like your kids, you didn't have kids when I first met you, and now they're 13 years old.
I didn't have a wife. Yeah.
No, you didn't have a wife, and now you have 13-year-old twins. Mm-hmm. I can't believe that.
It's crazy.
What are they into? How are they?
Lucas is into sports, and he's a good student, and Olivia too. She's a good student, and Olivia, you know, she wants to be a YouTuber or whatever, and all this stuff, all this TikToking and stuff, which we don't let them. We don't allow them on social media. And you know, my friends who have kids, who are older kids, they keep telling me, "Girl, don't watch Euphoria. Don't watch Euphoria. It'll drive you nuts."
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I mean, this teenage thing is getting, you know, she's into boys and all, so I don't know. I told Alex we should have chipped them when they were babies. We really should have.